We're going to get ready to do a little bit of an interview. She's going to interview me.
It's going to be on the news.
It's going to be on the... Okay, it's going to be on the news. So anyways, you can hop over to her channel and check out that interview. And my batteries are about dead, and I'm so...
channel diary. Channel diary.
What's my
channel? It's me talk.
Oh, Arabic Anna.
Are you sure?
Yeah, link in the description below.
There better be. Daruri. Necessary. Some link.
I have so many things.
This post has been sponsored by Arabic Anna. Thank you.
But not ranch dressing.
شنو بالكم على الستيكر هنايا؟ واش زوين وما زوينش؟ Take 2 action. Okay. السلام عليكم. أنا دابا في ألجيريا. Is that where we are?
Algeria? What did you just say?
دابا في ألجيريا في الكابيتال العاصمة ديال ألجيريا ياك تيري في ألجيريا.
Okay, yeah.
We are in a remote disclosed location that you may recognize. Can we get an overhead shot, please, cameraman? Okay, if you recognize this point, comment below, and you will win a prize. You will win a giveaway that Terry is going to give you. He's going to give a free sticker away to whoever gets the answer correct.
And now how am I going to make sure they get these stickers?
He's going to come to your house and he's going to cook you tacos.
You're talking up a game. I'm not.
So get ready for that. And he's willing to travel as far as Dakhla and as far north as Spain. So
actually, what's going to happen is I'm going to put them in a bag, and she's going to run them out to you. You know. But yes, but check it out.
Sticker.
But yeah, check it out. Check it out.
So yeah,
I do have stickers. What? Look at that. If you saw my Instagram story, you know I've got stickers. I've got stickers now. If I see you out there, actually, if you see me, how about that? If you see me, come up, say hey, get a selfie, get a sticker. Woo! How about that?
Wow,
sounds like a good time.
Okay, so what's your Instagram name so they can find you? So they can find that story.
Middle Aged Runaway.
How do you spell that? Say that b'shwiya.
Middle Aged Runaway, but that has the underscores between the words.
And what's an underscore? Underscore.
Well, you tell them in the language.
Okay, underscore ديكشي ديال الإيميل.
What?
I don't know. كيفاش كنقولوا underscore. أنا قلت the something is below. داكشي تحت في الإيميل مثلا. Alright, so دابا أنا غادي introduce Mr. Terry here. So Terry هو عنده واحد القناة سميتو Middle Aged Runaway. دابا هو ماشي في ألجيريا، هو ما كيعرفش فين هو بالضبط، ولكن أنا في مكناس. دابا مكناس واحد مدينة قديمة old city، ودابا في المدينة قديمة ديال المدينة قديمة. So we're in the old city part of the old city. واو. ومشيت من رباط شهر هادي باش نجلس في الجو سخون the hot weather and atmosphere. ولكن الجو ماشي غير سخون، الاتموسفير زوين. We're not just sitting in hot weather, we're sitting in a beautiful atmosphere. And why? Because today we are going to have an illustrious, a beautiful interview. واحد مقابلة زوين فنة مع سيدي تيري هنايا. تيري يوتيوب ديالو سميتو Middle Aged Runaway. غادي نهضر باللونجلي وممكن شويه بالشلحه وشويه باللونجلي وماشي لونجلي، شويه بالعربيه باش كل واحد كيفهمنو شويه شنو كاين اليوم. صافي دابا بسم الله غادي نبداو. Okay, so
all right.
So Terry,
yeah,
can you introduce yourself in Darija?
Yeah, it's just it doesn't come naturally to me. I have to think about it. By that time, moments are gone. I look dumb, you know, on a sweetie Terry.
Mm-hmm.
But things don't come to me naturally.
Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I mean, America. We have Texas.
Yeah, you got it. He speaks good, doesn't he? Give him a thumbs up if you think he speaks good, and give him a comment if you really think he speaks good. And if you don't think he speaks good, well, don't you dare dislike the video. It's Shumaeli, okay? So, what's different between Texas and Morocco?
We've only got how much lime left on this? There's a lot of differences. I will say that the hot weather is not one of the differences.
You're okay with hot weather. ولفت شوية في الhot weather.
Well, let's understand that I can tolerate it. I'm not okay with it. But, you know, when you come to a place that's hot, it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing the same. Absolutely nothing the same. The food's different. The people, I mean, every single thing is different. We don't drive the same vehicles. We don't have the same everything. I mean, everything.
So when you first came to Morocco, that everything was different. كل شيء مختلف في المغرب. What did you think? شنو بالك? Did you have culture shock?
You know, the culture shock actually for me when I came through the first time was before coronavirus, and I was just kind of floating through on a very superficial level.
How long before coronavirus?
I was here from January 15th is when I got here. No, February 15th. And so I had a month, and then Corona was coming around. Right.
You picked a hell of a time to get here.
I did. And honestly, the culture shock that really got to me was how nice everybody was, how helpful and how concerning, how concerned they were for my well-being. Just want to make sure that I was taken care of. You get out in the street, everybody's smiling. You know, it's like one of the worst things in the world's happening right now, and you still have people walking down the street, and all you have to do is just smile and say, Assalamu alaikum. Kidera, you know, labasalik, we care. You know, and the biggest smile, you know, people home, you're like, hey, how you doing? If your high is too big, they're going to look at you like you're crazy and keep walking. Put a little distance.
Might have you arrested.
You know, but most of the time you'll just get, hey, how you doing? It's nothing, you know, everyone here is just so ready to be friendly, so ready to be accommodating. And hospitality. Whoa! Hospitality is unparalleled. I've never seen it like this before.
Most hospitable nation in the world. That's what everyone says, right, Terry?
That's what I say.
Yeah. Me too, I agree. And do you ever think that maybe they're too friendly?
Only when they want something, but that's everybody.
You ever get tired of friendly?
No, I never.
You seem pretty friendly.
I never get tired of friendly.
Maybe secretly Moroccan.
I never get tired of friendly. I don't. I mean, it's just, why would you not be friendly? I mean, I understand sometimes you have to stand your ground, and you kind of got to be straightforward with people.
In Texas, they know about stand your ground.
But you know, I mean, I've got that in me, but I just like let that dragon sleep, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all about the friendly. I love how people are friendly.
Where are you now?
Where am I now?
Do you know?
Meknes.
And where are you going tomorrow? Tell them. So
Azrou.
And what's Azrou?
It's a town just south of here.
Yeah, okay. And have you ever been there before?
I don't know. I know that I was on my way from Fez down to Merzouga one time, and we stopped and we fed the monkeys. I have no idea where it was, and I know that we went a little further down the road, and there was little Switzerland.
Yeah, it is like Switzerland.
And it was, and at that time of the year, there was still snow, so it was beautiful. I was loving it.
You think we're gonna see some snow tomorrow, or is it too hot?
If we do.
If we climb high enough, maybe tube call.
I'll tell you what, if you see snow tomorrow, you need some shade and water really fast because you're hallucinating.
And if you see Terry tomorrow in Azrou, be sure to give him a big hello. And if you don't see Terry ever again, then you know where we took him.
I was the last people I was with. The last person I was with.
Yeah, and the undisclosed cameraman.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be arrested for the courts. All right, so you came from Meknes. Tomorrow you're going to Azrou. How do you get around? Do you use a horse? Do you use a donkey? What's your mode of transportation? So how do you get around, Terry? Is it by horse? Is it by donkey? What's your mode of transportation? How did you come from Meknes and tomorrow you're going to Azrou? What do you think?
Well, I've got my Honda Bros 125.
I recognize the word Honda in there, so give me a little bit more.
Well, it's Bros is like, you know, over there in America, you say Honda Bros, they look at you like you're crazy. So I guess that's a Moroccan
type of motorcycle.
I don't know, but it's a Honda 125. It's a dual sport. You know, and I named it Jamel because, you know, Jamel is a camel, but Jamel is a little camel.
Oh, okay.
So his name's Jamel.
Very cute.
His name's Jamel.
Okay, and have you rode a camel before?
I actually have. It's like riding in a car with square wheels, and they're all just a quarter turn.
They're really tall. They're not like horses.
Yeah.
What's better, the motorcycle or the camel?
Well, that depends on where we want to go. Because that, you get out in the sand, you're probably going to need a real camel.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so where did you come from? You're arriving in Meknes. Where were you? What city did you come from?
Today, Rabat.
Okay, and which city do you like better, Rabat or Meknes?
Well, that's not a fair question. That's like,
So Terry was trying to distract us with a question by spilling drinks on everyone. Which city do you like better, Meknes or Rabat?
So like I was saying before, I just completely pulled a Chevy Chase there, started knocking stuff over. It's like, that's an unfair question because it's like asking, which of your kids do you like best? I rode through the city over there. I saw, a lot of the things that are the same. I don't know about this. It's just they've got their own thing about them, and it's really hard to answer that question because they have their separate feels to them, but at the same time you've got this. Well, I'm sorry you're having such a bad day. Anyway.
What do you see different about Meknes and Rabat, just like looking around?
Well, I mean, it's older.
It's older. Yeah.
It's older. It's got a lot of history,
a
little bit more character. It's even though this is quite a touristy place, it just feels older.
It is really old, and that is beautiful.
It's really awesome, and I've been to Meknes. This is my 4th time to come to Meknes.
4th time.
And I love it. I got to know the souk pretty well. Mostly looking for things.
You can give you directions for the best donut and the bracelet. Show them your bracelet you got.
Oh yeah, that's that bracelet there. How about that right inside here? I've got a couple things inside.
Do you know what the name of the places that you bought? The name of the person?
No, I just know it's next to a school and by a big tree.
Next to a school, big tree.
Or
get a nice
like a daycare or something like that.
Nice little snesla.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. So my next question for you is, speaking of cities, is there a place in Morocco you would never go back to?
No. I mean, I really. Here's the thing. I had a bad experience in Tangier.
Me too. I've done in Tangier.
But that doesn't define the city. That doesn't define it at all. It was a very beautiful place. I had a bad host. Had a bad host, and it was it was just it was a bad time. I had some really great food, and the view was nice over there at the bay and all that good stuff. Beautiful. I had a wonderful breakfast. I will say I had a wonderful breakfast there. It was right on that main road that was right there along the bay. You look, and I mean, it was like they brought this breakfast out, and I felt like a movie star. Like they just specially made all this for me. This beautiful morning view over the bay, and I was just like, yeah. But yeah, as far as anything, like I definitely wouldn't go back. I don't have any of those.
No, but everyone has a bad experience. Even maybe someone got robbed somewhere, but that doesn't mean that it's the place,
Yeah.
It just means, hey, you had bad luck one day.
Right.
Yeah. I agree. I can't think of myself. I try to think of something for that question, and not really. I really liked everything small and big. I wish there's places I still haven't seen that can't wait to see them, and there's places I want to go 1,000 more times.
Yeah.
Meknes, I really do like how old it is. I just like that ancient kind of feel to it. Because in America, everything's so new. Even the oldest stuff in the United States is pretty new.
The oldest stuff we have is like a couple hundred years old.
Yeah.
I mean, 250 years old. We're like, woo, that's old.
Yeah. There's something beautiful, something soulful about this area. I think.
Soulful. That's nice.
Yeah. For sure, we're gonna knock some more stuff over here. So my next question for you is, do you consider yourself a tourist or a resident?
Well, that's a very interesting question. I'm working on the how do you say it? Carte de séjour.
Carte de séjour.
Carte de séjour.
Yeah, carte de séjour. You just gotta spit it out fast. Carte de séjour.
Carte de séjour. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I overthink things.
Slowing things down doesn't work with Moroccan words.
Carte de séjour. So, I'm working on that. There's various things that you guys will see coming up in in
Link
upcoming
in the
videos.
description box. Middle Aged Runaway, again, for those who are just tuning in.
I've got some things. I've got videos already done and edited and uploaded, and they're scheduled for 2-3 weeks in advance. So
am I in one of the videos?
maybe. So yeah. In the weeks to come, especially after Late, actually I'm coming to Meknes for Late.
It'll be in Meknes.
I'm gonna be in Meknes for Late.
Go say hi, get a sticker.
You see me running around, come get a sticker. Woo! Yeah. And yeah, as far as the tourist, I'm not a resident. I'm not a tourist.
Guys, so yeah, we were wrapping up. We were talking about traveler and tourist, and my phone basically exploded because it's so hot in Meknes. Maybe it's like, I want to say 38 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, almost 97, close enough.
In the shade, it's pleasant.
Shade, yeah, it's survivable.
Yeah.
We were talking about the difference between being a traveler and a tourist for those who are just tuning in.
Yeah. It's not a real long answer, but I like it. Because the difference between a traveler and a tourist is once a tourist arrives someplace, the first thing they start thinking about is going home. When it's time to go home. They've got an itinerary, they've got X amount of time, and they've got when am I going home? When we get home, we'll do this. When we get home, we'll take care of that. When we get home. Traveler, you're here. It just, yeah.
In the
here.
moment, you're in tomorrow's
you're
moment.
in the moment. You can have your set schedule for this or that, but going home is not what you do. You're traveling. You travel. And
I like that. That's beautiful. I like that answer. I see myself as a bit of a traveler. I do like to. Don't get me wrong. I am a sucker for really touristy stuff. The riding of the camel, just getting sucked into a bad price. But I also do like to explore just little secret places.
I would definitely tell tourists, come to Morocco, do all the touristy things.
Yeah, but do a little bit more.
Definitely go out, do that. You're gonna get a great time. They're gonna great service, but make some time to just kind of walk off on a side street or just go through the souk and just kind of get lost. That's one of the best things and pick up a little darija, even if it's that means I need your help, please.
That's important.
And they'll be more than happy to. And 9 times out of 10, if they don't speak English, they'll find somebody who does. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And it is so important. I cannot tell you this enough. If you're watching from another country, just learning to say thank you in that language wherever you travel is so important, because that shows that you are appreciating their culture.
Absolutely.
Because they appreciate yours. Most of them at least know some basic English or French. So definitely return the favor, learn a few words. And if you need a guide, I actually have a simple tourist and travel word guide, which is in one of my videos, Fun Places in Morocco. So check it out. I'll also add that link to the description for anybody who's traveling. Yeah, so we're going to sign off. So it's been a real pleasure, Terry.
No, thank you.
Middle Aged Runaway, description in the box and stickers and all that. Bislama. How do you say goodbye?
Bislama.
There you go. How do you say goodbye in French?
I don't.
Au revoir.
Oh.